Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gorloks Sports Network. My name is Kellen Firmneck, and thank you so much for tuning in. It's baseball season here in the Lou, as your Webster University Gorloks are set to face off against the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. It's going to be a good matchup today as the Gorloks look to end a bit of a losing skid, losing three of their first four games. However, never to fear, as those first non-conference usually don't indicate the strength of this Gorloks roster, as we've seen in seasons past. Important to mention their first game of the season against Rhodes College, number 24 in the nation, the Division III schools. Their one win coming against Transylvania University against the Pioneers, a 4-1 victory. And the man on the mound for the Gorloks this afternoon, Ryan Greifelt, got the win for that decision. So we'll see if he can do it again here today. It's going to be a long weekend ahead of us here on GSN as we broadcast 6 of the games played between Webster University, Wisconsin-Oshkosh, and the North Park Vikings. About to get underway here at Grizzlies Ballpark on a lovely Friday afternoon. Just a week away from spring break here at Webster University. As we are underway for the Gorloks home opener. Greifelt starts us off with a foul tip off the bat of McNamara. Second pitch is lined into center field. Theodore chasing, and it's off the base of the wall. McNamara on his horse. He will hold up at 2, and a leadoff extra base hit for the Titans. Puts them in a good spot early. Serene stepping up now. The first pitch is down low. It's a very windy day here at Grizzlies Ballpark. Blown out towards left field, but obviously that wind can carry the ball in some odd places. Here's the 1-0. That one foul tipped. The 1-1 coming. That one inside. Gorloks in a tight spot early. Trying to get at least one out here. The 2-1. Another tip. These two teams have faced off quite a bit in the past few years. Their first matchup going all the way back to 1992, but since that, they hadn't played a game against each other until 2015, March 18th. And there's a strike in the zone for the first punch out of the afternoon for Greifeld. Shu stepping up to the plate now. We saw last season Greifeld can get out of some jams, some well-placed strikeouts. Obviously just has to make sure the Titans don't barrel the ball like McNamara did on the second pitch, and there's a pass ball. That one going through the wickets. So the junior will head to third. They'll fly to the outfield, could score him. And there it is to right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. McNamara will easily score. And the Titans on the board first with an RBI single from Shu. Since the COVID pandemic, these two have faced off 4 times, with the Titans coming out on top, and a majority of them 3 of 4, including some massive wins, including an 11-1 blowout, 14-3. All of them played here at Grizzlies Ballpark. Chopper to the left side, toss to 2, throw to the first is in time. So well-needed double play for the Gorloks. But the damage is done. The Titans get on the board in the first. We'll be right back. The shortstop, Peters, will take to the plate. And look to try to tie up this one at least. The Gorloks have been struggling at the dish in their first few games. Only slugging around 200 as a team. So obviously need to get those numbers up. Second pitch, Peter sees, flies into center. An easy play. Bumps the rain. Theodore now stepping up. James leads the team in hits with 5. So watch that first one for a strike. The 0-1. That one grounded to the right side. An easy play for second. And there's 2 quick gone. As Hausener gets it done.
Batting third and playing first base, number 12, Evan Avola.
Evola now up to the plate. Quick 2 outs from Brinkman. Evola has seen Brinkman a few times in his career. So look to get something going for the Gorloks as he fouls that one off into the kid zone in left field. The 1-1 is upstairs. Evola has some power. Let's see if he can do something with it here as he's now in a 2-all count. Could be a quick inning for Brinkman. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Evola brings it to a full count. Here's the payoff. Gets jammed. High pop. No one knows where it is. No one bounces into foul ground. Sun beating down on these players. Matching that with the win this afternoon. It's not a good combination. Another payoff, and there's strike 3. Brinkman gets a 1-2-3 inning. As we go back to the top of the inning, we'll be right back. Taylor takes to the plate, looking to extend that 1-0 lead. So watch that first one in the dirt. First base ump saying he did not go. The 1-0 coming. That went off his foot. That one not clipping the zone, says the home plate umpire, so a bit ahead of the count now. The 2-1 to Taylor. That one finds it. Two. That one also low, a similar pitch to his first one. So now, Greifeld in a full count. Doesn't want to give up a walk to the leadoff man. Here's the payoff. Chopped over to second. Throw to first is in time. Hailstone makes the play. This is Hailstone's first time playing here at Grizzlies Ballpark as a Gorlok. Seabane up. He'll watch that first one near his feet. Slices the second one into right. And a good tracking there by Hartz.
Now batting number 6, Logan Schill.
So 2 quick gone for Greifeld. This inning going much smoother for him than the first. First pitch to the left fielder, called for a strike. The 0-1 to Schill. That one hit the other way in foul ground. No chance for Evola to glove it, though. Two strike count now for Greifeld. Looking to have his first 1-2-3 inning. The pitch on its way. It'll be low and outside. The 1-2. That one also outside. So Schill battling back in the count. Let's see what he can do here. The 2-2. That one laced right at Greifeld's glove. Not able to squeeze it in time, though. Luckily, he's all right. Coach Courage making sure I don't eat my words. But it looked like that ball did not hit him, just hit his glove. Saying he may have twisted it the wrong way while trying to glove it. And he does look to be all right. That was a tough play for Greifeld, as that one first chopped off the near turf. Not even sure what to call it, the dirt turf. Right in front of the plate. It was coming in off the hot off the bat of Schill. Now Hausinger up with a man on base. That one downstairs. As a southpaw, Greifeld can do a good job of holding a man on base. That one hit over to second. A good glove on it. Tostas, 2, is in time. A great play by Hailstone as he's able to knock that one down and end the inning for the Gorloks as we head to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0. McBride up to the plate first. Trying to put the Gorloks in this thing. Still a lot of ball game to play, though, as he'll watch that first one upstairs. As I mentioned earlier, still a lovely day here and a great track and grab out in left. Schill nearing the line, able to grab that one as it was going to go fair and probably rattle around that corner. Good contact off the bat by McBride, though. Second baseman Hailstone fouls off the first one he sees. As I was saying, it's a lovely day here in the Lou. Just about 60 out and obviously some wind to go with it. Chopper to the left side, being foul ground. Not a cloud in the sky either, so outfielders need to be wary of that with the wind, especially on those pop-ups. Liner to right. That one's an easy catch. So 2 liners down the left and right field line, and both caught, so the Gorloks just not able to put the ball in the right spot. So now veteran R.J. LaRocco steps up. He'll watch that first one in there. LaRocco, one of the senior captains for this team. He's a wizard with the glove sometimes out there, too. Chopper right back to Brinkman as he tosses to first, and yet another 1-2-3 inning for the Titans. And we'll be right back. 9-hole hitter Max to face off against Greifeld here in the top of the third. Going back to last season when these two faced off in that blowout victory for the Titans, Max went 4 for 5 with 5 RBIs. As he flies this one deep to left field, it's off the base of the wall. LaRocco, a strong throw into second, will hold him at first. But there's a leadoff single for Oshkosh. It seems like Brendan Max can just see the Gorloks. McNamara back up to the plate. He fouls that one off. Watch that one low. Here comes the 1-1. That one skied into left. LaRocco getting under it. He'll make the catch. Max does not tag up. Coming up now, Serene. Last time in Grizzlies ballpark, we saw him out in right. Today playing center field. The 0-1. That one down low. Seen Serene in quite a few games, and he's got some wheels, as well as many of these other players on this Titans roster. Can be dangerous on the base paths. The 1-1's away. Chopper to the left side, throw to second, to first, not in time. Gorloks get the out at 2, but Serene will replace Max over at first, now with 2 outs. So you'll watch that first one in there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. That one low. Webster looking to get some momentum here. The 1-1. That one swung on. Bullpen scattering, and that one into the grass. A 2-strike count now for Shu. The 1-2 on its way. Just kidding. Pickoff attempt at first does not work. Greifeld throwing me off. Now the 2-strike. Over to the left side. That one called foul. So count remains the same. 2 outs, man on first. Here's the 1-2 from Greifeld. Another tip. A good battle from the right fielder, Shu. Still a 2-strike count. Pitch on its way, taken off for second. Throw is in time as he's called off the base. Serene gets caught stealing and ends Shu's at bat early as we head to the bottom of the third, still 1-0. Hartz will have his first at bat. As so far, the Gorloks have gone down in order. Webster needs a fuel starter. See if the right fielder can do it. The 1-0 hit over to shortstop, throw to first is in time. Sabane able to make the play. Brinkman able to get quick outs, not giving up too many pitches. So could see him for quite a while on the mound today as there's a bunt placed down. Throw to first is in time. Great heads-up play from Brinkman. As in each of these first 3 innings, we felt like the Titans have just been able to quickly get those first 2 outs. And now Groves in the 9-hole all alone. No one on base, 2 outs. Hits one over to the left side, and he'll have the first hit for the Gorloks. So it'll get between Kirchberg and Stabane. Always feels good to have somebody on base, something to play for, something to bat for at least with 2 outs. So we head back to the top of the lineup with Peters. Oh for 1 on the day. We're going to change that up a bit. The 1-0 is upstairs. Hitters count for Peters. One chopped and foul ground. The 2-1 coming. Taking off for second. That one flied into the stands. Hit off the rafters, it seemed. So 2 across the board for the shortstop. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back. Peters staying alive. Looking to do some damage here in the bottom of the third. 2 outs. Man on first. Here's the 2-2. No. Second time I've been fooled today. Peters taking his time. 2 gone, man on first. Here's the 2-2. Taking off for third, and that one pops right out of the glove of the catcher McNamara. After that foul tip. Still a good battle from Peters, fouling off some pitches. Groves will be taken off. The 2-2. That one high in the air and left at the warning track. Tracking it, and it's caught. So the Titans get out of it. So we go to the top of the fourth, still 1-0. Dixieland Delight playing here at Grizzlies Ballpark as Shu steps back up for the, can't say the third time, can't say the second either, as his at-bat was ended short after Serene got caught stealing. So in his second full at-bat, faces an 0-1 from Greifeld. You'll watch it low and away. Here's the 1-1. One chopped and will be foul. The 1-2. Just low. A good battle. The 2-2. And that one hits him. Off the protector. So no harm, no foul. The shoe will take his base. Kirchberg. Step up against Greifeld. Fell off the first one he sees. In the 14-3 victory against the Gorloks back in 2023, Kirchberg tallied 3 RBIs in that game. However, this one so far low scoring from both sides. So he'll take another pitch, first strike. Quickly down in the count. Man on first. The 0-2. A good block. Groves making sure another one doesn't get past him. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's a K for Greifeld. So he gets a big out. Trying to strand the runner over at first. Taylor coming up to the plate now. I was talking just a bit ago about the 14-3 victory against the Gorloks. The man up at the plate, Taylor, is definitely the MVP of that game, going 4 for 5 with 6 RBIs, but won't do it here as he grounds into a double play. As the Gorloks retire 3 batters, we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0. Webster looking for something here. With only 1 hit to their name in the first 3 innings. The Titans nearly bulldozed their way through the first time through the order. However, the Gorloks put some pretty good bats on the ball. So let's see what they can do the second time through. Theodore watch 2 balls. Third pitch on its way. He sharp hit and finds the gap. He'll hold up at 1. And a leadoff single for James Theodore. His 6th hit on the season. Coming up now is Evola. Now, similar to Greifeld, Brinkman, also a southpaw. We'll try to keep an eye on Theodore over at first. If you ever watched any Webster games, though, you'll know how fast James is. Big threat on the base paths. A sharp hit to the right side now, and that'll get through as well. Theodore trying to go for 3. It finds the gap all the way to the wall. Going for home, and he will be there. Evola with a RBI double. Ties this one up at 1 apiece. Puts himself in scoring position for Colin McBride. It's hard to see out there in the shade where that one was going, but that one just managing to get between the right fielder's shoe and center fielder Serene. In a pretty deep part of the ballpark. Allowed the speedy Theodore to score as another line drive over to third off the ground. They'll be out at third, Vivola. So a good heads-up play. Pretty big threat for the Titans off the base paths with starting no outs, man on second. He'll transfer that to man on first. However, taken off for second is McBride, and he will be safe. So McBride takes Evola's spot at second. Hailstone will try to drive him in. Pitch on its way is in there. Hailstone down in the count. Gonna try to at least move McBride over to third. A good take. And on second, the 1-2 offering swung on and missed. Brinkman gets Hailstone chasing. Now RJ coming up with McBride on second, 2 gone. McBride will be running on contact. Good take from LaRocco upstairs. Wind blowing out towards left. Here's the 1-0. That one low. So 1 up high, 1 down low. RJ watches them both. In hitters count now. Here's the pitch. Takes a huge hack at that one. But no dice. Still up in the count, though. Man on second, 2 gone. The pitch to LaRocco. That one finds the zone. And the ump thought it was a punch out. So instead, we're at a 2-2 count. Looks like he was apologizing to LaRocco there. I was a bit confused as well. 2s across the board. Here it comes. That one upstairs. So full count now. A big pitch. There is an open base at first. See what the Titans decide to do. Here's the payoff. And hits that one high in the air to left. Going back. And it's off the wall. A good bounce. LaRocco will end up at second. And the Gorloks take a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting number 27, Brian Gorloks.
So a great rally from LaRocco and these Gorloks. And a chance to get some insurance. Now with Hart stepping up. LaRocco be running off the crack of the bat. So there's a good take from Hartz. The 1-0 lifted high in the air on the right side. Everyone called for it. Just caught as that wind carried it nearly out of the glove of the Titans, however. Caught for that third out, but the damage is done. The Gorloks take a 2-0 lead. Thanks to a late RBI double from R.J. LaRocco. We'll be right back. Stebane will try to snatch that lead right back from the Gorloks. As we start off the top of the 5th, Greifeld has done great work in these first 4 innings. Only giving up 4 hits to the tune of just 1 run. The 1-1, taking a huge hack at that pitch, but no dice. Here's the 1-2. not able to find the zone. Seen throughout this game, Greifeld pitching a lot inside. The 2-2. When popped in foul ground, the wind will carry it back in. And a good play made by Evola as the Gorloks record their first out. Couldn't exactly see where that one was, but just off the bat, it looked like it was going in the stands, but that wind going in the complete opposite direction of what you'd want as a hitter in that situation. Likely brought it back in. The 1-0 will be out of play. The 1-1 to Schill. That one can't find the zone. Two one coming. Watching that one away. So hitters count for the left fielder. So the Titans look to get a man aboard. The 3-1 is in there for a strike. Greifeld able to get out of a hitter's count, bringing it to full. Here's the payoff. And there's strike three. Greifeld gets a backwards K. As now there's two gone here in the top of the fifth. Hausinger steps up with no one aboard. Two gone. In a lonely spot out there. Trying to keep this inning alive for Oshkosh. The 1-1. One skied out of play. So Hausinger down in the count. No one aboard. Two gone. Here's the 1-2 pitch to the second baseman. He'll watch it just outside. I know the Gorloks bench wanted that one. The 2-2 now. That one low and downstairs, a good block by Groves. No one on base, but good to get those reps in. Now to a full count. Here's the payoff from Greifeld. That one shot up Broadway, a good diving stop, throw to first. Will not be in time, but a great glove by Hailstone. Stopping that one from going to outfield. Giving the Gorloks a chance on that one. My goodness. So the Titans now have a man aboard. A dangerous hitter up in Max. I mentioned this previously, but Brendan Max, last time these two teams faced, went 4 for 5 with 5 RBIs in a game. And don't let the 9-hole deceive you. However, quickly down in the count. Greifeld looking to get out of this inning. The 0-2 on its way. Going to the dirt. Good stop by Grove. Back at it. Man on first, 2 gone. The 1-2. That one chopped over to Evola. An easy play for him. And that'll end the inning. Greifeld gets it done. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Gorloks. Gorloks looking to have as good as an inning as the last. Putting up a 2 spot in the bottom of the 4th. And now looking for some insurance. Starting us off. Schumacher. On deck is Groves in the hole. Back to the top of the lineup with Peters. That went up and away. Brickman still going strong. What I notice about him, quick pace on him. Doesn't like any downtime between his pitches. It's like he's got a 5-second pitch clock behind the mound. Hitters count. And he'll watch ball 4. Schumacher gets on base thanks to a 5-pitch walk. Dalton Groves stepping up now. Groves, a transfer from Fontbonne University. Following their closure as a college. Had great sporting programs at Webster. I've seen quite a few nice recruits come in across all their sports. This will be their last season. The 1-1 is lifted high in the air. It's right center. Tracking it, and the play is made. Schumacher heads back to first. There's 1 gone. Peters steps back up. Got a hit in his last at-bat. A sharp liner between short and third. See what he can do here. He'll take a hack at the first pitch he sees, and that one's flying deep left field, going back, and it's gone! Off the building in left. And Peters extends the Gorloks lead to 4-1. The first homer of the year for the Gorloks comes off the bat of Carl Peters. And there was no doubt about that one. Everyone getting up on their feet after the crack of the bat. My goodness. Hope that building has insurance. The 1-0. Taken for a strike by Theodore. So no one on base for James. I'm sure he doesn't mind, though. So the Gorloks hold a 4-1 lead now. We'll take a hack at that one. It'll be in foul ground, out of play. The 1-2. One fouled. So Theodore staying alive. The 1-2 once again to James. Gets jammed on it. In right, and they'll be right at the bullpen bouncing. For the right fielder, Shu can get to it. A good battle from the center fielder. The 1-2. That one hit the other way. Good range by Shu, able to make the play.
Now batting number 12, Evan Avola.
Now Evola stepping up all alone. No one on base, 2 gone. The 1-0. Watch that second one for a strike. Evola got the scoring going in the last inning for Webster with an RBI double. Was able to score Theodore from first. Down in the count, though. Gonna have to make something happen. Here's the 1-2. That one popped. Could be a no man's land. The play is made. That one just in the air for a bit too long, and Oshkosh gets out of it, but not without some damage as Carl Peters hits a bomb out to left, increasing the Gorloks' lead to 4-1. We'll be right back. Back underway here at Grizzlies Ballpark. The first pitch is hit sharply over to Evola, and he's able to make the play. A good recovery. Puts a good glove on it. Able to keep it in front of him. Get the job done over at first. Tires the leadoff man. So we go to the 2-hole with Serene. 1-0 is fouled off. Coach Kirch in his 19th season as a head coach here for the Gorloks has seen the highs and lows, mostly highs, throughout his time here. When you look at the roster sheet on the athletics page, you'll also see some familiar names with the coaches. One of them being Ben Swords. Swords played his last game 2 years ago, but leads the Gorloks in basically every hitting category you can imagine. Played, I believe, 7 years here. There's a sharp hit into left. Laraco not able to put a glove on it. Hard throw into the cutoff man, and there's a double off the bat of Serene. Giving the Titans some hope this inning. So now we go to 3-hole with Shoe. And while I don't know if this has been broken or not, I remember at the time, Swords broke the all-time NCAA record in games played due to his COVID eligibility. Played a long time for the Gorloks, as well as the shortstop counterpart, Staker. Staker also broke that record alongside Swords. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that the former third baseman will someday be in the Gorlok Hall of Fame, in that Ring of Honor. And if we were allowed to retire jersey numbers here at Grizzlies Ballpark, then they may as well do that, as there's a fly over to shortstop Peters. Got it. There's 2 gone. A good break for the Gorloks. As Kirchberg steps up with 2 gone. The man scoring position. Takes a hack at the first pitch he sees, and went a long fly into the kid zone out and left. The 0-1. Fouls that one off. So Serene stands on second, looking to be driven home, but Kirchberg quickly down in the count, 0-2. Greifeld trying to move on. Here's the 0-2. That one lifted into right center field, tracking it, and it's caught. The play is made by Hartz. As the Gorloks get out of a bit of a jam, put up another 0 spot. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, still 4-0 Webster, 4-1 Webster. who let Colin McBride out here in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping up to try to put some insurance on for the Gorloks. So watch that first one away. Take that one near the same spot. Called for a strike. The 1-1 watched upstairs. I mentioned it before, but I'll say it again. Brinkman wasting no time in between his pitches. Not giving these Gorloks batters any time to think. McBride stepping back in. The 2-2. Fouls it off. Going right at Peters over on the bench. Or at least he got the biggest flinch reaction out of it. The 2-2 once again. That one low in the dirt. So a good battle from the DH. Here's the payoff. Skies that one out of play. Wind not able to bring it back in. Players are definitely aware of it, making sure they play near the net, even if it looks like it's going well out. Count remains the same. The payoff once again. The same result. Nine pitches now, and he'll take ball 4. A 9-pitch walk for McBride. So the leadoff man is aboard for Webster. The second baseman, Hailstone, coming up. Nearly a pitch out there. Cameron Hailstone has made some good plays over at second, even if some haven't resulted in outs. It's been rock solid over there. The 1-1 coming. That one lined up Broadway, and it'll be caught. That one just hanging a bit too long. Great contact by the second baseman. LaRocco stepping up now. Looking to give the Gorloks some more runs. As he hacks the first pitch he sees into left in the dreaded triangle. That one caught by the center fielder, Serene. So quick back-to-back outs for Webster. Hearts will round things out here, trying to score McBride from first. Not go around. So watch ball 1. The 1-0 on its way. That one low and away. Hitter's count to the right fielder. The 2-0. Chop to the left side. It'll stay fair. Throw across the diamond. It's not in time. So an infield single for Hearts. And now Webster has a man in scoring position for Nick Schumacher. Schumacher playing on the hot corner today. Good take. Can't let him get ahead of you here. The 1-0 from Brinkman. That one down the gut. Both teams have or had action in the bullpen. Brinkman and Greifeld still going strong. The 1-1. Taking a cut on that one down low. But no dice. Schumacher in a 2-strike count now. Man on first and second. 2 gone. Here's the pitch. And that one just upstairs. McBride at second. Hearts at first. The 2-2 offering. It's hacked into right center field, tracking it, and it'll be caught. Hangs up just a bit too long as the Titans get out of a jam. So we head to the top of the 7th. Still 4-1 Webster. Titans need something to get going here. With only 9 outs to work with, down by 3. First one is watched low. Greifeld onto his 7th inning of work. The 1-0. Drop to the left side, will stay fair. Throw across the diamond. Is in time! What a play by Nick Schumacher, my goodness! Coach Courage checking on him after making that fantastic play deep in the hot corner. The guys playing around a catch. Stedman coming out to the third base side, so he will be replacing Schumacher over at third after making a fantastic play to retire the first batter. So play continues. Stebane up. As I mentioned, Stedman coming over at third. Showing bunt. Greifeld right there for it. Throw to first is in time. A great read by Greifeld. Puts himself just one away from ending the seventh. Up to the plate now is Schill. Here's the 1-0. One nearly hits him. Quickly down in the count, 3-0, Greifeld. Lost one in there for a strike. It's an uphill battle. See what he can do, the 3-1. A big hack. Greifeld right back in this at-bat. Looking to shut the door in the top of the seventh. Here's the payoff. And there it is. Another strikeout for Greifeld. So we go to the bottom of the seventh. Still 4-1 Webster. The 9-hole man, Dalton Gross, will lead things off for the Gorloks here in the bottom of the seventh. Brinkman's day is called. They're going 6 innings of work, giving up 4 runs to Webster. including a 2-run bomb off the bat of Carl Peters, who stands on deck. The 1-1 to Groves, lifted into center. It's a good ball tracking, and that one is, can't see in the shade, caught. A great play by Serene. The shade just absolutely covering everyone out there in center. Tough to see in that deep gap, but the play is made. There's one gone, but Gorloks continue putting good barrels on the ball, and a bunt shown by Peters will just roll out. Replacing Brinkman on the mound for the Titans is Aaron Hubricks. Hubricks, a senior. Trying to slow things down against the Gorloks. The 0-1 lifted high in the air to left center. Serene calling for it. He's got it. 2 away.
Now hitting number 11, James Theodore.
So Theodore trying to extend this inning for Webster. I imagine both teams trying to be very conservative with their bullpen this afternoon, as both teams will be playing 4 games in total this weekend. Over to the left side, Theodore grounds out, and there's a 1-2-3 inning. Hubricks gets it done as we go to the top of the 8th. Still 4-1 Webster. Greifeld's day is done. After giving up 1 run in the first, goes scoreless the next 6. And passes the torch to the DH, Colin McBride, who will take the mound. He's had some good plate appearances today. Forces a grounder over to second. The first out is made. It's not every day you see a two-way player, but Gorloks are Sure happy to have him. He takes up 2 roster spots just for one. 2-for-1 deal. The 1-1 on its way. That one can't find the zone. The 2-1 offering from McBride. That one just low again. Max in a hitter's count now. The pitch. One fouled off. Bringing it back to full. Here's the payoff from McBride. Chop to the left side. Stedman's got it. Throw to first. Scooped in time. Ball always finds you. And Stedman out there replacing Schumacher, who came out in the last inning. Makes a good play and a good scoop at first by Evola. So we're back at the top of the lineup with McNamara. So tag a huge hack at that first pitch. The 0-1 down low. Oshkosh seeing 2 completely different arm slots today. With Greifeld and McBride, as there's a liner into left center, and that'll get down off the base of the wall. McNamara will hold up at 2. And a 2-out double keeps this inning alive for the Titans. Bringing up the 2-hole hitter, Serene. That wind's still blowing out to left, so it's tough if a ball is hit right down Broadway. However, that one had some heat on it. Serene did not go around. Here's the 1-0. That one in there. McNamara in scoring position. Be running off the crack of the bat. Here's the 1-1. Bit of chin music. McBride quickly getting back into his windup. The 2-1. And that one grazes him. The open base at first is filled by Serene. Now Nick Shue represents the tying run for the Titans as we have another call to the bullpen. So McBride's day is done. We'll be right back. Charleston will now be playing second for the Gorloks as Arsenault looks to get them out of this inning. I mentioned that the Titans have seen two different arm slots, completely different arm slots from Greifeld and McBride. Is one righty, one a lefty. Arsenault a righty, throwing from 9 o'clock. So make it 3 on the day. Arsenault 3 strikeouts this year over 2.1 innings pitched. No earned runs to his name. Trying to get the Gorloks out of a tight jam here, as there's a called strike. The Titans side not happy with it. Men on first and second. 2 gone. Here's the 1-2 from Arsenault. Overhand and strike 3. What a change in an arm slot, going from 9 o'clock to 11. And bringing down the hammer as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 4-1 Webster. Vola trying to get some last-minute insurance for Webster. It's Thompson, new pitcher for Oshkosh. Trying to slow things down on Webster's side as Evola shows bunt, and his throw goes wide. Evola heading for second. It's going to be a close play. Sliding in, and he's safe. Thompson mishandling the bunt, throwing it wide of first. And a good read by Evola. Taking off for second, getting there safely. Titans head coach having a talk with his pitcher and catcher battery. Bride awaits. Pitched in the last inning. Gave up a pair of base runners. Ended his day at 2/3 of an inning pitched. Arsenault closing out that inning for him. Still remains the designated hitter in the lineup for Webster. Now with a man in scoring position. Lined out in one of his at-bats. So, we know he can put the bat on the ball. Let's see what he can do here. The 1-0 shows bunt, puts it down. Evola goes for third. He will be out. So it looks like he was called as he was misbalanced off the bag. Coach Curich trying to argue his case, but won't be much. A good bunt. Does not work for Webster. So now they do not have a man in scoring position. Down and out. Jacob Charleston taking his first plate appearance of the day. Replacing Hailstone at second in the last inning. Second one down low. Nearly going through the wickets of McNamara. The 1-1 to the sophomore. That one, slow roller to second, toss it to, throw to first, is in time. Oh no, the ball gets bobbled out, excuse me. So while it was in time, the play could not be made at first. However, still not the result the Gorloks wanted. And now with two away, LaRocco trying to get at least one insurance run on the board for the Gorloks. McNamara with a pump fake over to first. Charleston dancing around over there. Charleston running off the crack of the bat. The 0-1. That one in there. Thompson looking to send it to the top of the ninth. Rocco down in the count. Man on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one outside. Multiple players starting to run off the field. Rocco trying to battle here. Here's the 1-2, taking off for second. Charleston will be safe. So a hit now could score the second baseman. Titans trying to keep it within reach here. Twos across the board for RJ. Let's see it. It's outside. Hart standing on deck. The Titans do have an open base. Charleston over at second. 2 gone. Here's the payoff. That one flied into right. And the catch is made. Titans get out of a tight spot after giving up an error that sent Evola to second. So we go to the top of the 9th. Still 4-1 Webster. Arsenault going for the 4-out save. After saving the Gorloks in the in the top of the 8th. And there's a big hack at that one. The 0-2. Line to the left side, and that'll get through for a base hit. Sharp liner gets through the left side. And the leadoff man is aboard for Oshkosh. Kirchberg standing at first. Taylor watching that one for a strike. The 0-1 is in there. Taylor's going to have to battle here. Usually sees the Gorloks pretty well. The 0-2. In there for strike 3. A backwards K for Arsenault. Stabane stepping up. The well-placed ground ball could do it for the Titans. This could be it. Chopper to second. Toss to, no, throw to first. Called safe. A bit of hesitation up the middle. Allows the speedy Stabane to get to first on time. As well as Kirchberg over to second. I mentioned this previously, but we've seen these two teams face off a lot, and the Titans got to be careful of them on those base paths. They've got some speed. First pitch to Schill is a strike. Still just a double play away from taking this one, but Schill does represent the game tie and run. The 1-1 to the 7-hole. In there for a strike. Left fielder quickly down the count. Here's the 1-2. That one hit the other way, tracking it at the wall, and it's caught. Good play made out and right. Out in the shade once again. Tough for me to see, but Webster able to handle it. Kirchberg able to move over to third. But now just 2 outs. Titans can't give up any more here. Hausinger fouls off that first pitch into the glove. Coach Kirch keeping in Arsenault. Going for the 4-out save. Taking off for second. Easily in time there, Stabane. His run does not matter, though. No more game left to play. Only man that matters right now is Hausinger. As he faces off against the side armor. 2 men aboard, the 1-1. That one flied into right. This could do it. And it is done. The Gorloks take their second win of the season and their home opener here at Grizzlies Ballpark by a score of 4-1. Carl Peters hitting the 2-run bomb to put this one well ahead for the Gorloks. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Gorloks Sports Network. My name is Kellen Furmanek, and have a wonderful night.